Two CEOs at Pernod Ricard. It sounds like a recipe for confusion. But the reality is more strategic and more revealing about the future of the spirits industry than it first appears. Spirits, once grouped under a single business umbrella, have split into two very different worlds. On one side, you have aged spirits. Think Glenlivet, Chivas Regal, Jameson, Martell. Brands built on heritage, premium positioning, and production cycles that can span decades. On the other side, unaged spirits like Absolut, Malibu, Havana Club, and ready-to-drink offerings. Brands that respond to trends in months, not years, and whose fortunes shift with changing tastes across global markets. Pernod Ricard has formalized this divide with two new business units. One, called Gold, led by Nodjame Cecile Fouad, formerly at the helm of Irish Distillers, will focus on the aged, prestige side. The other, named Crystal, led by Stéphanie Durroux, ex-CEO of the Absolut Group, commands the fast-moving, contemporary spirits. Two divisions, two leaders, each with the autonomy to play a very different game. Now, the obvious question is whether this is just a bit of organizational theater. But that misses the real issue. The leadership split isn't about who sits where. It's about the changing fundamentals of the spirits market and why managing aged and unaged categories now demands entirely different skill sets. Let's start with aged spirits. These brands bank on deep operational expertise, curating inventory, managing long-term brand equity, and shaping premium narratives. With Jameson as the world's top Irish whiskey and Martell leading prestige cognacs, the playbook relies on patience, stewardship, and keeping production tightly aligned to demand that might not materialize for a decade or more. Contrast that with unaged spirits. Here, speed trumps everything. Drinkers are happy to switch between categories, mixing a rum-based cocktail one week and a gin-based ready-to-drink the next. Crystal's portfolio needs to pivot quickly, prioritize markets individually, and launch innovations, like new flavors or formats, faster than heritage brands can even adjust their messaging. The shift is bigger than product cycles. Gone are the days when a global brand strategy could be dropped into every market and expected to work. Local tastes now drive decisions. A campaign that sells in Europe may flop in Asia. The result is clear: broad portfolios demand sharper, more agile resource allocation. Centralized playbooks have lost their edge. By assigning CEO-level accountability to each division, Pernod Ricard is signaling that the complexity of today's spirits market is no longer manageable by simply adding another layer of management. It needs ground-up, tailored strategy, delivered with speed and commercial focus from leadership with the power to make big calls. So, what does this mean for spirit strategy? First, category management isn't what it used to be. The tools that work for a luxury whiskey don't translate to a flavored vodka. Innovation cycles, channel strategies, even consumer relationships, everything is diverging. Second, we're seeing the end of category loyalty. Consumers swing between spirits, looking for relevance and mixability, not brand heritage for its own sake. Third, agility is the new competitive advantage. Pernod Ricard has recognized that in today's market, it's less about dominating with size and more about responding faster than the competition. This play echoes what Diageo has done with its own luxury focus. The industry as a whole is moving towards this barbell strategy: preserve prestige with heritage brands while staying razor-sharp on fast-moving, adaptable offerings. Make no mistake, this isn't simplification for the sake of efficiency. It's a reorganization built for relevance, not just cost. Ultimately, that's the challenge for every spirits leader today. Is your organization designed for the distribution models and consumer expectations of the past? Or are you ready to compete in a marketplace where what's prized isn't tradition alone, but the ability to move, adapt, and stay relevant, no matter how quickly the world changes?